Picture Europe 5,000 years ago. It is a very different place. Vast forests cover much of the land. Great herds of wild animals roam freely. This is Europe at the start of our story in 3200 BC. It's a time before written records, a time shrouded in mystery. But by looking at the archaeological evidence, we can begin to understand the lives of the people who called this ancient land home. These were not simple farmers. They were skilled craftspeople, builders and traders. They were connected by complex social networks and shared beliefs. Their story is one of innovation, adaptation and change. It's a story that lays the foundation for the Europe we know today. Over the next few thousand years, Europe will witness the rise and fall of different cultures. We will see the spread of new technologies and ideas, and we will witness the emergence of complex societies that paved the way for the great civilizations of the future. Join us now as we journey back in time. Let's explore the fascinating world of ancient Europe. Let's uncover the secrets of the Neolithic, megalithic, chalcolithic and early Bronze Ages. Let's discover how these periods shaped the continent and left an indelible mark on human history. Change and innovation. The Neolithic period in Europe wasn't just about farming. It was also a time of great spiritual awakening and remarkable architectural achievements. Across the continent, from the British Isles to Iberia, people began to erect massive stone structures known as megaliths. These structures, some of which are still standing today, are a testament to the ingenuity and social organization of these early Europeans. Imagine the effort required to move these giant stones, some weighing several tons, without the aid of modern machinery. The most famous megalithic structure is undoubtedly Stonehenge in England. This iconic ring of standing stones is thought to have been built over several phases, starting around 3000 BC. While its exact purpose remains a mystery, it's clear that Stonehenge was a place of great ritual significance, possibly aligned with the movements of the sun and stars. Other megalithic structures, such as passage graves and dolmens, served as burial chambers for the dead. These tombs, often adorned with intricate carvings, provide a glimpse into the beliefs and rituals of these ancient people. They suggest a deep reverence for the ancestors and a belief in the afterlife. Around 4000 BC, a new era dawned in Europe, the Copper Age, also known as the Chalcolithic. This period marked a significant shift in human history. For the first time, people began to use metal to create tools and weapons. The discovery of copper and later bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, revolutionized life in ancient Europe. Metal tools were more durable and efficient than their stone predecessors. This led to improvements in agriculture, crafts and warfare. Copper axes, for instance, allowed farmers to clear forests more effectively, opening up new lands for cultivation. Metal knives and sickles made harvesting crops easier. Even in warfare, the introduction of metal weapons gave those who possessed them a distinct advantage. The Copper Age also saw the emergence of new technologies, such as smelting and metalworking. These skills, often passed down through families, required specialized knowledge and helped to create a new class of skilled artisans. Section 5, the bell beaker phenomenon, a culture of innovation and exchange. The late Chalcolithic and early Bronze Age in Europe, roughly 2800 to 1800 BC, saw the rise of a fascinating culture known as the bell beaker culture. This culture, named after its distinctive bell-shaped pottery, spread rapidly across Europe from Iberia in the west to as far east as Hungary. The bell beaker people were not a single ethnic group, but rather a network of communities linked by shared cultural practices and, most importantly, trade. They were skilled artisans, traders and seafarers. They traveled vast distances, exchanging goods and ideas. The bell beaker culture is notable for its beautiful pottery, often decorated with intricate geometric patterns. They also developed new metalworking techniques, creating sophisticated copper and bronze objects. Evidence suggests they were involved in the trade of amber, tin and other valuable resources connecting communities across Europe. The bell beaker people left behind a rich archaeological record, including elaborate burial mounds containing pottery, tools and weapons. These burials provide valuable insights into their beliefs, social structures and trading networks. Section 6. Bronze Age Brilliance, a new era of technology and trade. The Bronze Age, beginning around 2300 BC in Europe, marked a turning point in human history. The discovery of how to alloy copper with tin to create bronze led to the production of stronger, more durable tools and weapons. This period saw significant advancements in metalworking techniques. Bronze axes, swords and armor became more common. This led to changes in warfare, agriculture and everyday life. The possession of bronze objects became a symbol of status and power. The Bronze Age was also a time of increased trade and interaction between different communities. Trade networks spanned across Europe and beyond. Valuable resources such as tin, copper, amber and gold were traded over long distances, fostering cultural exchange and interconnectivity. This era witnessed the rise of powerful chiefdoms and early states. These societies were characterized by greater social hierarchy, specialized labor, and the emergence of elite classes who controlled the production and distribution of valuable resources. Section 7. The rise of social complexity, from egalitarianism to hierarchy. As farming techniques improved and trade flourished, some communities accumulated more wealth and resources than others. This led to a gradual shift away from the egalitarian societies of the Neolithic towards more hierarchical social structures. Leaders emerged, often claiming descent from gods or ancestral spirits. These leaders controlled the most fertile land, the best craftsmen, and the most skilled warriors. They lived in larger houses, wore finer clothes, and were buried with richer grave goods. Their status was passed down through their families, creating dynasties that ruled for generations. This shift in social organization wasn't always peaceful. Competition for resources and power led to conflict. Fortifications such as hill forts became more common, indicating a rise in warfare and the need for defense. The emergence of social hierarchies, while creating inequality, also paved the way for the development of more complex societies. It led to specialization of labor, where individuals could focus on specific skills, such as metalworking, pottery, or weaving. This in turn led to greater efficiency and the production of higher quality goods. Section 8. Echoes of the Past, the Enduring Legacy of Ancient Europe. The period from 3200 to 1900 BC was a time of immense change and transformation in Europe. It witnessed the transition from hunter-gatherer societies to settled agricultural communities, the rise and fall of distinct cultures like the bell beaker phenomenon, and the dawn of metalworking. This era laid the foundation for the emergence of later civilizations in Europe. The legacy of these ancient Europeans is all around us. The megalithic structures they built still stand as a testament to their ingenuity and social organization. The technologies they developed, from farming to metalworking, continue to shape our world today. And the social structures they created, from small villages to hierarchical societies, laid the groundwork for the political systems that govern our lives. As we look at the map of modern Europe with its nations and borders, we should remember the ancient people who first called this continent home. Their story is a reminder that change is constant, innovation is essential, and the past is always present, shaping the world we live in today. Section 9. Conclusion, a foundation for the future. The period from 3200 to 1900 BC in Europe is a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and our enduring capacity for innovation. It was a time of profound transformation, setting the stage for the rise of even more complex societies and the eventual emergence of the great civilizations of classical antiquity. The echoes of this ancient past can still be felt today, reminding us of the long and fascinating journey that has shaped Europe into the continent it is today. As we move forward, it's essential to remember and learn from the successes and failures of those who came before us, for their story is ultimately our story.